Okay. Good morning. I am going to figure out this live streaming on my phone. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. I'm going to wait for a few people to jump back in. So, it's super early in the middle of the week. It must be an unplanned Bitty Penny live video, right? So I think that's all I need for that. Let me adjust this down a little bit. There we go. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry. I think I do finally have it figured out. At what point when I'm setting up this live video do I need to like specify my camera angle? I thought I had it the first time, but I think I definitely have it now. So thanks for coming back. Good morning. Good morning. So I have a Project 39 unboxing to do. I'm so excited. So I'm not going to be making anything today. I'm just going to be sharing with y'all my Project 39 mini albums. So Debbie Alley, who does Project 39, is amazing. I found her on the Call Me Crafty Owl team when I joined, and I'm just kind of totally fallen in love with her content and the things that she makes. And she's a sweetheart. And I was watching one of her older videos. Good morning, welcome, welcome. Hey, Charlene, welcome and good morning. So, yeah, I've just really fallen in love with her channel, and I was watching one of her older videos, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you can purchase my albums on my Etsy channel." And I was like, or Etsy page, and I was like, "Let me just go see what she's got." I love supporting other crafters. I absolutely do. And I like how she packaged everything. So this arrived yesterday, and I just couldn't help myself. Like, I wanted to unbox it with you guys, but then I really want to open it. So I was like, let me just do a live this morning and get this unloaded. I think it's so cool that she does so much. Like, this is so, I think this just exactly speaks to the quality that I know will be inside this box. Like when you see how she packages everything, how she promotes her business, just everything, she's definitely makes things of quality. So these are cute little mini albums. Like these would be perfect for a teacher gift or like to put in your purse. Let's see what's in here. Whoops, I lost something. Oh, a cute butterfly clip. See, like she thinks of all these things. How sweet is that? Now, I had a really hard time narrowing down which mini albums I wanted because there's so many good ones. Oh, I love these hiking boots. These are handmade ephemera that she's made. So she makes cards and mini albums. So if you guys are strictly into cards, you will still find lots of great stuff on her channel. And these are magnets for your mini album. Nice. I would love to know where to buy these magnets, because see how it's hard to show you exactly how thin and small these are, but these would be very cool for card making too. Like if you wanted to make a card with flaps, but you wanted to have a magnet. I'm going to try to figure out, I'll try to message Debbie and find out where she buys those magnets. And some double-sided tape. We always need that, don't we? Oh, look at this, you guys. See, I couldn't wait another day to open this. So let's start right on top. Look at how she does this. This is stamped paper. She's stamped this and made it beautiful. I love doing that too. I just love that she takes every step, and that's like when you watch her videos, it's like watching a master at their craft, the way she makes mini albums. So let me get into this. Look at this. See, she like protects things and cuts a board down to keep this protected, even though she's bubble wrapped it and wrapped it. So let me get a little bit of this off my desk real quick. How are you guys this morning? Good morning, good morning. All right, so, oh, I've got one for you. My kids last night asked me why we call butterflies butterflies, and I don't actually know the answer to that question. If y'all know why we call butterflies butterflies, let me know. We tried asking Alexa because we have Alexa all around us. She didn't know either. So if the robot doesn't know, I don't feel so bad. Look at this. Oh, I just love this so much. So beautiful of the foiling, and of course just the beautiful paper. She mats everything so beautifully. Now most of her albums, I've noticed, she always starts with a black paper, but she builds everything. Hey there, Donna Jo. Good morning. I'm showing my Project Mini album haul. This is Project 39 mini albums. Her name's Debbie, and she has a channel where she shows you how she makes these things, which is incredible. And then she sells them on her Etsy page. She also has her own website, I think. But I found her Etsy page. So this is so beautiful. Look at this, you guys. And it's so cool. She's very creative in like all of her flips. So like you have to flip this page open. There's a pocket. And then you can open up these pages. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Look at this. So I think what I'm going to do with this mini album is I'm going to fill it with like, I think I'm going to fill it with like nature, poetry, and like quotes and stuff. And it's just going to be kind of like a place to hold, oh, this says the poetry of the earth. Exactly. Some John Keats and stuff. So I'm going to fill this with nature poetry, I think, and like writings about nature, because I love nature, and I think it would be really fun to have like a little book that you could pick up. It would be a light read, obviously, and it would be gorgeous. And, you know, I can add more ephemera if I wanted, or pictures of our gardens, or we like to go on hikes and adventures out in the wild. I could add photos of that in here. Have y'all ever seen anyone print photos on vellum? Because that's what I was thinking for this album. I was thinking I could take some of our family photos and print them on vellum, and then that way I could just kind of keep the softness and the beauty of this album. Oh, so that's what this one's for. I love this closure. So cool. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, I love it. Debbie, you are masterful. All right. Well, like I said, it was really hard to pick. There's a surprise at the bottom of this box, you guys. We'll get there. But this was the other one I picked. Again, she just wrapped it beautifully. This one is stamped with feathers. I know what's inside here. So she stamped my other one with butterflies and this one with feathers. Clever, clever. So clever. Oh, yeah, my pleasure. I had to share this. I mean, it's so special. And, you know, I really do love supporting other crafters and artists. I buy people's cards on Etsy. I buy people's junk journals. Even though I make cards and I make junk journals, I love supporting others in their craft. And I've been promoting Debbie because I want you guys to find her if you're interested. because I just think she's amazing and she's really gifted, and I enjoy her videos. And, you know, it's like put your money where your mouth is, but also um, I'm just delighted to have her in my collection. So I kind of have a collection of journals. See, again, just going that extra mile. She made this to help support the album so that it wouldn't get smashed in the mail. Like, these are all really important things when you're buying stuff, is how people ship it to you, because if someone didn't ship this to you properly, it could be damaged. Ask me how I know. I'm a semi-retired art handler, and so I know how critical things like this are, especially when you're dealing with paper. In the collectibles world, in the art world, works on paper are some of the most delicate, because if their edges get bumped or bruised or damaged, then the value goes down. So I look at stuff like that as an art handler and know how important that is. So again, she just goes the extra mile. And she does it in her execution of her craft and then in shipping. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I couldn't leave this one in the shop for you guys. I'm sorry. So you've seen a photo transfer onto clear sheets. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking something like that for that album. I have vellum. I have a printer. I'm certainly going to give it a go. I'm just wondering, because mine's like an inkjet, if it'll feeder or something will cause it to smear. You don't know until you try, right? I figured if it doesn't work, I might be able to get it done at a print shop, and that might be fun. So this album just called to me. I thought it was so beautiful. I love the waterfall design. So here she doesn't back these with extra paper. You just could put a 4x6 photo here. I love this. I just love the colors of this album. The theme is very boho. Oh, this is so cool. And she makes all of this, you guys. All these little sliding locks. Let's see, I'm pretty sure this one has a pocket over here on the side. It does. Where you can put a photo mat, which I think she already did. Yeah. See, so you could put photos on this or writings. I was thinking for this journal, it would be really cool to, and she has a few of these in her shop designed like this, but what I was thinking is it would be cool to put like photos, you know, here and here. And then on the insert, I could journal about those photos, about that memory. And that way it's a memory keeping journal for me. And this back here, again, I could do the same thing. On the insert, I could write about some photos that I put on this photo card. I could put a photo here. I could tuck in, you know, tickets or itinerary or whatever keepsakes I have from those travels or that memory. I know, I love this one, Donna. I do. I really, really love it. I tell you what, when I found her Etsy, I was like, jackpot. Because it's like, I would like to try to make something like this, but I'm so wild in the craft room that I don't know if I can be this precise, but I am going to try it. I'm going to follow one of her tutorials and I'm going to try. But I feel like it takes a special person to do something like this. Here's another mat from the pocket. Absolutely love this. And what might, you know what I might do with this journal now that I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Let's see, how many, 1, 4, 5. Yeah, I think for this one, it's going to be kind of like the making of me journal. I've been thinking about having a journal for like my different the stages of becoming a woman, really, just like my childhood, my adolescence, you know, my teenage years, my college years, my family, and like just kind of the making of me. And it seems like this one has just the right number of pages for that kind of idea. And it won't require too much, but I think it would be kind of fun to have pictures and just write a little about those periods of my life, like the things that got me here, where I am, and where I'm headed, hot flashes and all. Whew, tell you what. So, we'll see. But that's the first thing that comes to mind for me on this one. And I just like how every one of these pages is designed differently. Like this one has a flap that goes up. This is a side flap. This one has this little flap, but then I can just put a picture there. And then a pocket on the back. Now this looks like another. Ooh, that's cool. Some more flaps. Just really, really beautiful. Every one of these has a pocket with an insert. I love all of the photo mats. This is just really beautiful. And when I go to journal on these or include journaling, what I'll do is like write it on a separate sheet of paper, I'm sure, and like mat it on here versus just writing directly on here. Only because if you mess up, well, I guess if you mess up, you could put a mat of paper over it, but I think I'd be a little nervous just to write on it. So I'll write on a separate sheet of paper and glue it in. Another beautiful one. Yellow is my favorite color. Yay. I thought this was something on there, but those are flecks of gold. How fun is that? And then another pocket in the back. Maybe this can be like a note to my future self. Boy, my future self wants my now self to get it together. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay, as I mentioned, I was taking this one out. It was supposed to be the last thing in the box, but it looks like she has a surprise for me in here, which means it's a surprise for all of us. Let me get that out. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Looky here. How awesome. It's like she knows that I want to, but maybe I'm not fully ready. Good morning, Lisa. Good to catch you. So, oh, she wrote me this nice little note, and she gave me like an album that's like started. That's what I needed. You know, Deb. You know. So she gave me her beginner. Like she's constructed. She's done all the hard work and constructed all of this for me. And then I can go in and add the flips, and she did a pocket style. Yay. And now I can go in and add all the extras. The flips, the flaps, the tuck spots. Oh, this is so cool, you guys. This is kind of exactly what I needed. Because like I said, I'm so wild. When I get paper and glue and scissors in my hand, I'm so wild that I make junk journals. But I really love these mini albums. This is the third one. I bought another one from Jadette Lady on Instagram for my mom for her birthday this year. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to give this a try. Now, immediately the first thing that comes to mind for me is like, what paper pad would I use? But I think this is her design. So she has a design where you can use up your 6x6 paper, and I think that this might be the one. So I'm just grabbing the first pad of 6x6 paper out of my box over there to test this theory. I think what I would use is Mente paper. But yes, so see, she makes these just so that if you cut your paper to 6x6, I have to cut it to 6x6 because of the way that this paper is. But if I cut this down to 6x6, I saw this tutorial on her channel and I was like, that is so smart. See, so if you just have a bunch of 6x6 paper, then it's matted for you. You don't even have to do anything unless your paper is like that, but you could just mat it down. And so that would be your front. You'd use another 6x6 for all of these pages. And then, you know, you could mat the other layers with your 6x6. So I bet you could use up, I bet on one of these, I could definitely use up this paper pad. I don't think I would choose this one, but as an example. So that is the haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it, and I couldn't wait another day to open that box. I had opened the top of it, and then, good morning, Judy R. I'd opened the top of it, and then I was like, oh, I just have to do an unboxing the way she did all of this. And so I didn't get to see anything until you guys saw it. So that was fun, us all being surprised together. So you guys, this will be available for replay, and you'll be able to see the 2 albums that I purchased from Debbie at Project 39 mini albums, but I'll just put them back in screen so you can get an idea. I purchased one with feathers that says Explore, and then this one right here, and then she just happened to gift me some stuff so I can make my own. So I know this is so much different than a card video. It's funny, like I always just call myself a paper crafter because I love all things paper. I love journals, and I'm gonna grab one of my, see, do I have it handy? Doesn't look like I have it handy. I was gonna say, oh, there it is. Let me grab this journal real quick. All right. So this is totally Debbie's style, which I love. And I'm going to try to emulate, but I'll show you my style. So I just love paper, just all things paper. Here on my channel, typically cards is what everybody wants, but I do share journals and things from time to time. And right now I've been journaling and wanting to journal more. So, you know, you'll see a little bit of everything. And so this is one of my journals that I made 2 of these. I made one of these for me, and I made one of these for a close friend of mine who is an ER nurse in Houston at one of their largest hospitals, and she worked through COVID and everything. Good morning, Vicki from Oklahoma. A bunch of my family's from Oklahoma. Ardmore, Madill, Tulsa, all around. So yeah, I made one for her because she is an ER nurse, and I felt like she would have things, one, that she would need encouragement, and 2, that she would have things that she wanted to record. And when I made hers, then I was like, I want one too. So this is kind of more my speed on making things because I'm a wild crafter. So, you know, I made a little book to go inside. I'll flip through this pretty quickly. But the main gist of this journal that I made is just having like quotes in it. And I made it super quick. Now, it all depends on what kind of journaler you are. Like, some people just like to use junk journals. I've had people ask me on my channel who are card makers, like, how do you use a junk journal? And, you know, it all depends on who you are and how you like to record things. But like, I like to write. Y'all can tell I like to talk. I like to write. So, this, I like to not have everything fixed in the journals so that you could take things off and remove them and write. I like to leave myself plenty. I knew I was making this for me, so I like to leave myself plenty of writing space, and then I just clipped on a bunch of different quotes and things. But these things are so much fun to make, even as a card maker. Just like, you're just like making a whole bunch of mini cards basically. And then my construction for my journals is always really simple. And then these are all just like Project Life cards that I had left over, and I used them and put quotes on them and made pockets. And then I have all kinds of just different fabric. I stamp on fabric. I thought about bringing this technique over into card making. I make belly bands where you can stick stuff in. And so for my wild, fly by the seat of my pants kind of person that I am and crafter that I am, these are the kind of journals that I typically make. So it's so much different. So I'm so happy that Debbie sent me that template to go off of, because it gives me some structure where otherwise I might start something like that but not finish it. So I'm really excited, you know, to have that to get me going. Just finished flipping through here right now. I love this. And with the donuts, the invaluable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common. I think donuts are miraculous. Anybody with me on that? So, yeah, you know, because I'm getting more into journals, I actually have 5 junk journals, I think, right here that like I just need to sew and stitch into a book cover. And I make my book covers very simply, but like this is a great way to use up your scraps. So when I was going through my scrap box, I literally just took paper and folded it in half, and it became a junk journal. Like, it was so simple. This was all scraps. I didn't cut. This is an old envelope that I get in junk mail, and I really like the graphic style of those. This is from a Shel Silverstein book. Don't worry, it was so damaged already and losing pages that I didn't mind putting it in here, but this is all just scraps. So if you have a bunch of scraps like I do, I have a box, and you don't know what to do with them, and you've never made a junk journal, you might just try folding them in half and seeing what you can do. The stitching is very simple, the construction is very simple, and they're fun to make, and they make great gifts. So that's my plug for those. Anyways, you guys, thank you for coming and hanging out with me this morning. This is what I really want to show y'all. And I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Let's see, today is Thursday, so tomorrow I'll have a video coming out. I don't know which one. It's just whatever I get to edit tonight before bed. And I have quite a few things coming out for you guys. I have a Christmas video coming out. I have some craft fair ideas. So before COVID, I used to always do craft fairs and make I only did paper crafts. So it's going to be all the things you already have in your craft room. But if you don't do craft fairs, don't sweat it. If you give gifts to teachers or coworkers or church friends and family, like, they make just great little gifts to have on hand. And I think as we roll into fall and winter, the more little gifts you have on hand already made is a nice start. So I thought I would do a few videos to show y'all the kinds of things that I would make in craft fairs, or the kinds of things that I would have on hand. So you guys will be seeing some of that. You'll be seeing some more no dies, no problem. I just have a whole mixture of things coming out for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I adore you guys. Y'all mean so much to me. In fact, next week on the 14th, which is a Saturday. I don't typically post on a Saturday, but I am going to post a video on Saturday to celebrate my first year on YouTube and to celebrate all of you who have come along and become my friends and hang out with me and watch my videos and leave me comments. Like, I don't know if I would be doing this a year later if it wasn't for you. It's not for money. It's not for notoriety. It's for my community. It's for you and it's for me, and I just love that. So I want to celebrate that. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I gotta head off to work, but I appreciate you all so much, and I hope you guys have a great day. All right, see you later. Bye.